And this video, we are going to do a live closet cleanup here. Now, this closet is a mess. I'm so embarrassed to even have to show this, but you know what? It's going to force me to get my act together and get this cleaned up today. Yesterday, I ended up purging about 20 pieces yesterday. I think I still need to do another big purge. But for now, I'm going to just work on cleaning so that I have a space that I can come in, get dressed, and do my work. My closet is also my office, and it stresses me out to work in here when it's a mess. So before I begin, let's take inventory of the embarrassment. And so this is my closet, and I'm going to see if the camera will follow me. Back here is where I keep my purses. I did the following um, DIY for my shoes. And so these are all Billy bookcases that I use for my shoes. And so that's what that looks like. On the other side, in the middle, is mess. It's supposed to be a cleared area, which is a DIY island that I created. And then over here, as you can see, is more mess, my dresses and stuff. So I'm gonna tackle it piece by piece, and I'm gonna try to get this done in 1 hour. That's the challenge. Get it moving, and I need your help just keeping me motivated to do this because it's embarrassing. Let me know if I'm still I'm live. My phone, I got a call and I don't know if it interrupted. So let me know if I'm still here. It's showing that I'm still here, but if you're still on the line with me, Thrifting Atlanta or Being Karen, let me know if you guys still can hear me or if I have to restart the live, which is, once again, this is always how these things go. Anyway, if you're just jumping on, I'm Ayana Peterson, Thrifting Diva, and I was saying that we are going to do a live closet cleanup. I am pretty embarrassed of how this look. I'm going to move the camera a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. If my camera is even moving, hold on one second. Okay, there we go. I think. Okay. Right here is the island that I did. And I love this island, but this thing is a mess now. Now, to be fair, I have been traveling a lot lately. And I think part of it has been because I come in, I, change for the next trip, and then everything is just jumping here. And what I was saying before is that one of the tricks that my mom told me about cleaning, Caribbean, Trinidadian, who, cleaning is, I think, a sport to Caribbean folks. If you're from the Caribbean and you agree with that, let me know in the comments. Cleaning is a sport. And one of her hacks that she's always said, clean the largest surface first so that it feels less intimidating. And so in this room, the largest surface is this thing here. So we're going to start with that, and we're going to chat while we're doing that. And if you hear me go silent, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's just that I have to try to get this done in 1 hour. And that's the challenge that I'm going to do. Okay. Here's a hack that I use while I'm doing this. I'm going to give you some of my organization hacks because, believe it or not, I'm very much into organization. I know this room is not looking like that at all, but I promise you when it is in play, it's a work of art. So one of the hacks that I do is to hang my shorts is I put them on this ring here. And I'll bring it closer so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is just a book ring that you could get like at any place that they have thing is like moving crazy. You could get this book ring at any places like office supply place, and then I just loop them through and then put them on the rod in the closet, so I don't have to take up a lot of space, and more importantly, I can see what I have very quickly. And then fun fact is I never ever buy shorts, um ever buy shorts retail. I thrift all my shorts. So, yeah, in about 10, 15 years, I've never bought a shorts from a retail store. I always thrift them because if one thing thrift stores are going to have are denim and denim shorts. So, that's something I definitely am not a fan of. When I get this place all squared away, I would love to do and show you a closet tour that, and explain why I did what I did. But what you're looking at here, let me see if you can see me all the way. My thing keeps stopping. I don't know why. Okay. So, yeah, there you go. Can you see me? Yes. Back here is a IKEA bookcase, that not bookcase, an IKEA closet system that I put in to make it disappear, like it's a built-in closet in there. And one of the things that I love is this. If it's too far, let me know. But on the side of the door is a place that you can put your outfits. Like you could lay out. It's a hanging space to put your outfits and stuff like that. I love that because when you're getting ready, you don't have to put everything on the floor. I normally put them here as I try to figure out what it is I'm going to wear. All right. As I said, I just came back from Mexico, and one of the things that I always carry with me is I thrifted this years ago, but it's my bottle for my little alcohol on the beach or wherever you're going. But here is how I carry this around. Isn't this cute though? And it's real leather. I had thrifted this in Mexico years ago. I just think this is so adorable. So cute. But it's part of my things that I carry on the beach, and I have a bunch of things to put back in my beach basket. This is one of those bags always. Whenever we go, we take this bag with us, because it's just an easy way for when you're going to the beach or if you're going off the resort or wherever you're going, and you can carry like a little backpack with all the things in there. So for me, it just works, okay? All right, so I'm gonna move like this for a little bit. As you can see, I have some chairs in here that I'm navigating around. So I'm gonna move those. And not sure why this thing keeps stopping. I don't know if it's I didn't. But we're gonna move and navigate, move and navigate. And I want to show you some of how I'm organizing this stuff here. So up here are where I keep my swimsuits and vacation pieces. So I'm just gonna put that in here so that when next vacation where I need to get these things, I know where to find them. And then I just label the front so I can see where the things are. And I'm just gonna put that back up here. Okay. All right, we're moving and we're gonna try to stay focused on one area. All right. I have no clue why this is in my room. It is skewers for the kitchen. So I'm gonna put that downstairs and we're gonna start moving some of these things out. I have a garbage can here. A lot of people lately have been asking me about the color for my hair. I actually just use a box, Clairol texture and tones. So if you're interested or care, got a lot of comments about my hair. I just recently dyed it, but it's a box dye. Okay. My my YouTube cameras, equipment and stuff. I have a lot of cameras around, so I'm just gonna put that there for now. And then here is just my trash. So I'm going to trash some of these things, get rid of these glass storage. What are you guys up to? Anyone have plans for 4th of July coming up? What, what are the plans going on there? Oh, this is so cute. My my daughter recently graduated, and this is a photo we ended up getting at a restaurant. So I'm going to unbox that, and I'm going to put this by my window. Okay, get rid of packaging. And this is my 2025 planner that I really haven't used the way it should be used. So I'm going to put this out here for now. Some old notebook paper. Now, what you're looking at here, if you can see, is, I'm going to turn. This is actually, I'm going to turn off this thing because it keeps annoying me, literally. Okay, I'm just going to turn manually. And let me know if you could see. Okay, so right here is my makeshift, as I mentioned, my makeshift, need to keep this. My makeshift dresser island. When I first moved into this house and we were trying to get closet, I wanted to make this room a closet. I just knew I was going to do that. And I contacted them, the folks who had done our primary bedroom closet, and asked them how much it would be just to bring in and put simply a island. I just wanted an island. I wanted some drawer space because, as you can see, I don't have any dresses and stuff in here. And so I contacted them for them to come and give me a quote. They came, they, took my measurements and all the things that I wanted. And then they came back they sent me an email. Now, I was thinking maybe $1,000, and even then I was like, that would be high, but maybe that's what they will do, $1,000. They came back and said, John Padilla, they came back and said $8,000 for simply the island. And I said, y'all lost your damn minds. If y'all think anybody called the thrifting diva is going to give you $8,000 for a piece of cabinet, you're out your mind. So that did not work, but I still want, I still wanted my closet. I still wanted an island in the closet because I really do think it would, what is this? I really think it can help with a lot of things that I do. What is this? I'm not sure what this is. So I just kind of I just kind of thought about it overnight for several weeks and said until I was able to come up with a plan. And the plan actually ended up costing me about $300 was what I ended up paying to do my closet island, because what I ended up doing is I went to IKEA and I found these dressers. So there are 2 dressers that are put together like that, back to back, and 4 drawers on each side. And I put them together. And then I'll show you on the side what I did to kind of to bring the seam together so you don't realize it right away that you're looking at dresses. Okay. But that was about $120 per. And then $120 per, and a couple of dollars for the wood on the side that makes it look like one. Yeah. So from $8,000 to $300, I would say that was a damn steal. And I'm not going to have anybody try to punk me like that ever, ever, ever again. Because that was ridiculous. Like that, that whole thing was ridiculous. Like the fact that they even came and said that was like, ma'am, please, please don't. Please don't. Okay. So the same thing also on this side is IKEA bookcases. I did IKEA bookcases with the Billy bookcases specifically with the glass. And then I switched out the knobs. These were my leftover kitchen knobs. And I just put them, some of them there. And so that is how I came to get the stuff that I have in here at a fraction of the price. A fraction. Like when I say a fraction, a fraction. And people come by all the time and they don't believe. They're like, oh no, that had no ma'am. No ma'am. We're not. So I have a bunch of stuff from here. Look at this thing here. I didn't even realize I had this in here, but this is some vitamin C, retinol, vitamin C, and niacinamide brightening mask that I'm definitely going to use. I got this from Japan, and I was looking everywhere for it because I went to Japan in April, looking everywhere, and I just found it yesterday. So this has to go in my bathroom, but I'm gonna definitely do a review on this and let you guys know if it's worth it. All right, so I don't know why I have these laces in here, not mine. Just gonna throw those out so we could keep things moving. These are all my camera equipment stuff. I'm gonna keep this just in case. So you never know, like you throw it away and then it's the last thing you're like, oh, haven't worn these in a while. Let's give her some play today. Nice. Okay. I got a bunch of stationery in Japan as well. Now, what I do on this side is I hold all, because my computer sits in front of me. My desk is in here. I'll show you that later. And then here are all my, I would say, the office supplies and stuff like that, because I have notebooks. I have my stationery in here, as you can see, or maybe not. So all my stationery and stuff is in here. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna do some painting and I needed some ideas. Sherwin-Williams ideas. So I'm gonna take that out for now. And my stationery and stuff goes in this section. And on the other side, I have my t-shirts and things like that. So that's how I use the space in here. Okay, I'm going to take these things down. Some little decor that I've thrifted so we can get a better idea. Another picture that I took. This is my hubby and I in Osaka in Japan. So I need to get a frame for that. Get these going. All right, here's the other shoe that I was looking for just now. And so going to the shoe case here, I'm able to get about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of heels in each row by putting it one above, like one facing the other. If you could see, I'll bring it later over for you to see. But that's how I'm able to get the stuff, about 6 pairs in there. And the good thing about the bookcase, it's, you don't have to, it's basically you will put it to the height that you need. So it's very adjustable. There is a middle, like this portion doesn't move, but everything else above and can move around. So you can always change it for the height and the things that you're using. Okay. Pencil. Okay. Any questions? Corinne said a before and after would be great. Let me know if you guys are looking for a before and after of this cleanup. But all right. So I have the core in here that needs to move downstairs. I thrifted these candle holders, and I like those. Some of these things have to go downstairs though. They don't need to be here. These are things that I thrifted that needs to go down. So I'm gonna get I have a box here that I could use to take some of these things down. Let's just clean up in there. But as I said, it does feel already, I feel less stress. I already feel less stress because some of the things are moving off of the top. So my mom is always right on that you can absolutely, if you clean that top piece first, it will make such a difference in how quickly you're able to clean the space. Now, the trick is not just moving things from one space and putting them in another, because then you're going to have to clean that space anyway. But I do like the fact that I can start seeing the top here, and I'm feeling less stress already. What's my time looking like? I said I was going to try to do this in an hour, but obviously I am talking, and that is definitely. This is some stuff for my diffuser. I'm not even sure why it's here. Okay, I'm going to put these things in here. These are things that's going to go, that don't belong in here in my closet. And so they could go to a different room, and I could carry those. Okay. If you have any questions about the closet clean, let me know. You guys are so quiet, but would love for you to interact with me. As I said yesterday, I started cleaning this room. Not really cleaning. What I did yesterday was I had a bunch of things that I had gotten in my recent thrifting in Japan, and I do not buy. You could see there's a lot of stuff in here. So my thing is I'm no longer buying any hangers. If something is going on a hanger, then something needs to leave the house. Okay. One of the things that I'm contemplating, because a lot of people reached out to me after my live yesterday and said, hey, are you willing to sell any of the pieces that you are no longer keeping, or have a mystery box? So let me know in the comments if I should sell them or a mystery box or just donate them to the thrift store. I don't know yet what I'm doing with these. I really need to figure it out. These I thrifted in Portugal at one of the flea markets, but I love the colors. I wish I had bought more, but I don't know what I'm doing with them yet. So they've just been sitting here. Okay. Oh, this is actually, Karan, this is actually for you. I forgot to give it to you when you came. So I need to put this in my downstairs for you for the next time or next visit. But this is for my girl who's an AKA. Got that on someone else's live for her. Okay. Shotgun mic that goes in all of my. I love pouches. I have pouches for everything. So I just drop these things in there. Because I don't have time to like go through it right now. So I just put those pouches in there. And the other thing is I thrift all my pouches. Go to the section in the purse section where they have their little knickknacks for purses, and you would see the most adorable things. Here's another one. I use this sometimes when I travel for my jewelry or something like that. It's a really cute, easy one. I thought it was a purse at first, but then when I looked at it closely, I was like, oh, it looks more like something to put some things in. So I use this when I travel. I will put my jewelry and things in here. All right. These are bug repellent and wrinkle release. Definitely go in the laundry and the Medicare. All right. Getting there. We're getting there. Excitement. Okay. I should light some candles while I am, do you like candles when you're cleaning? Get that movement going. I can't find the cover for this, but I really like this thing I got on Amazon, and the scratcher is right below. And we're just gonna put some candles going while we do this clean. Open the windows, get some fresh air. This thing burns so quickly, but I love it. And this smell, Negro Ivy, I got it at TJ Maxx, and I've been searching for it ever since because as you could see, it's a big one. I've been using it forever. And here is my wick clipper and my snuffer that I use to put out those things. Okay, this, I don't even know why this is up here. I just thought it was cute, but I think I'm gonna take this downstairs and put it in the backyard because I'm about to start working on my backyard. And this would be good to put some fresh flowers and stuff in. Water savings on the island. Girl, let me tell you that I was shocked. Let's just say I was very shocked when they told me that. I could not believe it. I've had these thrifted heart plates forever, and I don't even know how to use it. So I end up putting it on here, double on the dress on the island. Okay. Any questions at all? We are doing a closet clean out, and I am your girl, Ayana Peterson. Your girl, maybe not yet, but hopefully you're following my channel, Thrifting Diva. So, one of the things I need to do this summer, as you can see, let me show you. I'm going to turn this on so you could see. Okay. One of the things I'm doing, okay. One of the things I'm doing this summer is trying to get, I need to get a glass for the top. Right now, I have these that I thrifted, that I just laid down on the top into this, but they don't cover the whole thing, and I don't really like it anymore. So I am going to go to the glass maker with my measurements and have them cut and measure the entire piece for me so that I can, hold on. There we go. So that I can get it all the way to the top here. So for now, this is what I'm using. Okay. Some more stuff for my computer. As I said, I really, really love pouches. I think you could use them for every and anything, and they look amazing. Okay, some cards, some waterproof cards that we normally take with us when we go on vacation. Once again, some more stuff for cameras. I have to organize that stuff later, but for now, I just need things in a place that I can figure out what I'm doing. And then we could take it to the next level. Okay. Um, so what are we doing for 4th of July? If you are in America watching me here, what's the deal? What is the deal? I don't even understand how half the things make it into this room. Like I feel like my family, whenever they don't know what to do with something in another room, they dump it in my room, in this room. And they feel like that because sometimes this room is looking a hot mess. So who would know what to do with the things at any given moment? Because it is hot mess, right? But we're gonna get it cleaned up. We are going to get it looking magazine worthy. You know, I am blessed to be able to have a big space that is literally just a closet and my office space, you know. But growing up, obviously, I did not have these luxuries. All right, so I bought a bunch of t-shirts in Japan and I need to pack those away. And we'll do that after, but for now, I'm just gonna fold them. It's another one that I got. Um, haven't worn any of the t-shirts yet, but you know, summer's just begun, so I'm gonna have to put some outfits together, wearing some graphic tees. I like to wear my graphic tees with my blazers, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Um, okay. We're almost done cleaning the biggest section. Remember what I said? My mom always told me in cleaning, Caribbean, I swear, Caribbean folks run a sport on cleaning. And one of her tips has always been clean the biggest, largest surface area first. So you don't start feeling so overwhelmed. And that's what I'm doing right now. What's going in a mystery box? Um, the mystery box would be just the things that I no longer am keeping in my closet anymore because I'm no longer buying any type of I'm not buying hangers anymore. I'm not buying any more hangers. If it's if I buy new stuff, then something got to go. So yesterday I went through, if you look at the live yesterday, I cleared out about 21 pieces. I still have another live that I need to do, or I still need to continue cleaning out, but that's kind of the idea. And so someone was asking whether or not I would be willing to sell some of those things, or if if I want to do a mystery box, if I don't want to sell, just nicely wrap up a couple of pieces and then you just buy it as a mystery box. Obviously, for a mystery box, you will not know what you're getting. And it's a mystery. You open it and it's a mystery. And so I thought that was a really good idea. But obviously, I got to do it only if people want it. It makes no sense doing something that people are not asking for or care for. So that's the thing that I'm thinking about doing. Okay, so where are those plates? I'm going to reset the counter. And only thing I have in here, just to give it a little bit of drama, is my floral arrangement, just for the drama. My candle, I'll leave in the middle. And here we go. Okay, so there we go. The this part is pretty much done, and it already looks like a brand new room. Okay, so that is done. Let's tackle another section. And I think I'm going to try to hit this section over here. So what I have on this side is just and this is my desk, unfortunately. So I'm going to put my shoes away. This is my purse. As you can see, my purse section is part of the IKEA bookcase. I have a lot of clutches, so I needed something that I can, kind of put my clutches in a way that will be file folders. I will tell you, it is one of the easiest way to get dressed when you can see everything you have just right on display. It's very rarely a moment where I'm like, oh my God, I don't know where that is, or, because it's here and everything. It makes dressing very fast for me. Very, very fast. So I'm going to put these, I'm just going to throw these over here, but we're concentrating on this section. Okay. My sister came last fall and thrifted a bunch of stuff and forgot it. So I'm literally keeping it here for her for when she comes back this fall. Okay. This is the pouch for my YouTube camera, my DJI. Down at the bottom here, I have a whole bunch of like electronics equipment and stuff like that. I really love having the drawers in here, like such a lifesaver. Such a lifesaver. Okay. I need to throw this out, but I keep it for, I'm going to make one for 2026. This was my 90-day plan, and I'm not sure why I did not jump into this, but now that I am so much more focused in 2025, I'm going to create another one. So if you're looking for a 90-day planner, hit your girl up. Okay, I'll send you the link so you can go ahead and create one for yourself. All right. As I said, a lot of things in here is just not even my stuff. Like my kids put their stuff in here. Actually, I think this is my shirt. But this is what I mean, like being able to go in and what I will do is while I'm cleaning, I will put absolutely nothing on this space. Like we're not going to contaminate it anymore. Okay. What do you guys think? Should I put this back up here or should I just leave it simple? I think it might be too much now. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Might be too much. I might take this off. Do you think bigger closet is harder to keep clean? No, I think it's lack of organization, regardless if it's big or small, is hard to keep clean. Because you can have a small closet and it can still be a mess. I think with a bigger closet, it just allows you to keep adding more. Like there's a point of no return when you have a smaller closet, but there is a dang point of return when you have a bigger closet because you could just keep adding more. Hence the reason I am no longer buying hangers because I don't want to be a person that's just hoarding stuff. Either I'm wearing it or not, I'm using it or not, and if I'm not, then it's time to let it go. So for me, it is the organization process to answer your question, Thrifting Atlanta, that really is key to whether the closet is going to be will be kept clean or not necessarily the size. Okay, so if I had this closet and I didn't have things like this in here, then I feel like I'll still be in the same position of what is it that I have that that needs a place to go and things like that. So make sure that whatever you're doing has a system, like you have a system And for me, more importantly, a system that allows you to see the things that you're wearing or not using, so that when it's time to do a refresh, you can, literally do a refresh. This is not for in here. The box that have for everything that's not for in here is getting so big. Okay. I have all these planners and I'm not doing anything with them. It's ridiculous, but it's all good. One of the things I've learned to do is not buy planners that are dated, so that I can pick them up and use them anytime. I don't have to wait to, I don't lose out on it being 2024 and I'm in 2025. So that's one of the tricks, especially if you're going to delay when you're going to use certain things. We definitely want to realize and be honest with ourselves about the things that we do or not do. And for me, it's definitely, I buy things and I don't even open them at right away sometimes. So I need to be very careful about that. Okay. I have to find a way to wear this bag this week. As you can see, I thrifted it. Tag is still on it. Let's remove that. But I'm going to find a way to get aware of this like this week. It is so freaking cute. So freaking cute. Okay. So another little section is done. Look at that. Yay! We're moving. We're moving. Okay. Should I tackle? I'm going to leave my desk for last. So I'm going to now tackle another chair that I have. I thrifted this footstool or chair. I don't know what this is, but let me tell you guys, when I say I love it, I love it. Okay. So, as I said, this is for, okay. Can you see me? Got it. Okay. I'm going to, once again, I'm not putting anything, I'm going to force myself not to put anything on here because I don't want to contaminate the section I've already cleaned. So I just have to force myself to put things away immediately. This sweater is for my friend, Karen. Whenever you are around, remind me. This is for you. Okay, girl. So 1908, if you don't know, the AKAs have thrift marked the year. Okay, some clothes I have to put away. These I recently thrifted. When I put them on in the store, they fit. I washed them and then they felt like, I was like, ooh, these are short. Like, so I don't know what I'm going to do yet. If I'm going to keep them because they fit. I don't know if it's because I washed them and they shrunk a little bit or I gained weight, but it's, forget that. The height is also, what do you guys think? Is it like, girl? No. It is. I feel exposed. I feel so exposed. I'm gonna hold on to it for a second and then we'll see. But I got it. It was brand new when I got it. But I feel like it shrunk from the time that I got it. Put it in the wash. It just feels smaller, but I'm gonna hold on to this for a second because I don't know. I don't know. And because I'm holding on to one, as I said, I have to give one away. So I'm going to put this one. This is the one I have, and I wanted like a lighter color one. So I'm going to hold on to this guy, but the other one is going to go in the box, possibly the mystery box. All right. So you see what I'm doing there, right? I'm not adding more per se to my closet. Like I have considered this my tap out. I am tapping out. Okay, I need another hanger for this. I am tapping out because enough is enough. You just don't want to have clothes to have clothes. After a time, you start feeling like, ugh, what is going on? So I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna put this one in the the box to give away, or possibly, or possibly for my mystery boxes. Okay. So I'm going to show you. I have all my clothes pretty organized by the type. I have my tops, my bottoms, my dresses, my shoes. That's how I do it so I could keep this a bit keep this going. All right. This has to go in the wash, but I just got this beautiful linen blazer. It's a J. Crew linen blazer that we got in um, Desert Springs, or not sure where it is, but it was a Goodwill, and love it. This blue is stunning. Just so much you could do with this. So I got to take this to the cleaners actually, because I don't want to mess up the structure and stuff like that. So I have this bag over here that's between cleaners and a tailor. I need to get those things going. Okay. Oh, this is not mine. These are my husband's. We're getting some new flooring, and this obviously made it to my room because it's the like catch-all, which I'm not a fan of, you know? So maybe once they see that the room is clean, they're not going to be able to just drop things in there. Okay. See some things that I got to put in the swimsuit box and some cover-ups. That'll be great. That will make good for some swimsuit. I put all my swimsuits in here like that because obviously I don't need it every day. So I'm okay with putting it in a box and then bringing it down when I need it. Okay. I have some stuff that definitely needs to go in the wash. This is dirty. So I'm going to make a pile for laundry. This is laundry as well. Okay, we're moving. Dang it. Just brought down the box for bathing suits, but let's put, I think that box is full by now. This is vacation wear. All my cover-ups and bathing suits. Let's go in the same place. We could take care of that. Okay. Now, full transparency, I have a second closet. And that closet is the primary closet that I share with my husband. However, I don't have the big section of it. I have just a small section where I keep my military uniforms and I keep the dresses and coats. I think just and my sweaters are in there. And the reason I do that is because in that closet is the things that I'm going to grab quickly to go to work in. Because although I wear a uniform, I still dress. I still put some attention into what I wear before I go into the office. And so things like this, which are just very simple, I would throw in I could throw on a sweater over it, or I could throw on a chambray top over it, is what I put in that closet. And in this closet is all my cute cutie stuff that I just love. So these are going to go there. Okay. Now I have some purses that I have to make room for. I recently purged about 10 purses, so I'm not going to have to purge anything to put these in there. However, I do have to find a space to put them in there. Um, and as I said before, that space has to be one in which I can see what it is at all times so that I can remember to pick it up. So this I really like. Love this. It is a oversized coin purse. I got this in Japan. It was less than $10. And I just think it's so cute. I've worn it a few times, actually in Japan. And the times I've worn it, I've gotten compliments on it. But I haven't worn it since I've been back because it wasn't in a spot, and so it needs to go into one now so that I can see it when I am getting dressed. And so one of the things that I'm going to do, I think it will go right in here next to some of these. Ooh. And you see I'm running out of spaces, so I probably won't be able to buy any more purses for a little bit of time unless I'm ready. Getting rid of purses is definitely harder for me um, because I have definite an attachment to my purses. So getting rid of those are going to be, when it's time, it's going to be harder. Okay, here's another piece that I love, love, love. I got this also in Japan at the flea market, also less than $10. So to give some space, I'm going to put the put that in here. It's pretty flat, and I think I'm going to be able to get it in on this side. Y'all see in the struggle, right? As my husband would be like, you won't struggle if you get rid of it. And I was like, yes, I try. I do get rid of things throughout. I feel like I do better than most people where I'm intentional, you know? Okay. Whew. Then we got this girl. Come on. The fringe is, um, listen, it is amazing. Okay, so this one is a little harder because I don't want to bend it like this because then the fringe is going to be, probably, I feel like it's going to get messed up. So what I might do for this guy is just put it back here so that I could still see it, but that it's not, you know, it is not going to be crushed. Okay. How do you organize your purses? Let me know. Am I missing something? Should I be doing it differently? Is it, what do you do? All right. And this last bag this thing is one of the best presents I've gotten for a travel present in like ever. And it's basically the backpack that I use when I travel. Now, hear me out on this. I used to carry my Neverfull tote when I travel, but I put so much stuff in it. It definitely felt heavy on my shoulders. When I'm taking pictures and using my camera, it's falling off. It was just painful. Then I took this with me instead to Japan, and I used this every single day while I was in there for 3 weeks because it was amazing. You could put so much in it. That's one. It's a backpack. Um, it has a strap that I just saw just now that I think I haven't. Yeah, here's the strap that I haven't pulled the strap out yet. But this thing I used and I could not believe it. It I'm telling you, don't don't travel with totes anymore. It's a pain in the you know what. These things, trust me, you will not forget a decision like that. And what I want to say about this too is that it's so, let me see if I can show you. It is it's very fashionable. It went with every outfit that I had because of this beautiful color. Um, I loved it. I can't say much more positive stuff about it. It was perfect. And it took the weight off my shoulders. I did not have as much issues this time. And I was in Japan traveling for 3 weeks, and that time I did not have any issues. Okay. This has been washed. I just need to hang this back up. So for my shirts, do you color coordinate your hangers? I do color coordinate my hangers for the clothes that I have. Just that's another reason I can't buy anything, because I need to then buy the same color. We're not doing that. We're just going to not throw away, but give away, sell, whatever that is. But it will just be leaving my closet so that we can do other stuff. Okay. Another area has been cleaned. These are things to go in my travel section. Put that up there. This is laundry. Come through. Come through. And isn't this just a lovely? People were like, oh, when I saw it, I did like a yay or nay in my. There we go. A yay or nay in my um a yay or nay in my Facebook group, and there were a lot of nays. But this thing has been so cute. I just keep it in the corner. I use it to see. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I have a lot of things at the top that I need. Look at that. I need to be able to get up there. And as you see, it has been a fantastic, fantastic little piece to add to the section. Love it. And I just keep it in the corner. We don't have to do much about it. Here's one more piece that I need to get in. This is a Coach bag that I pulled to take out, to give away, and then I got second thoughts. I was like, no, I can use that some more before I give that away. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging with me because we are moving. Can I show you? Let me set up the camera a little bit so you can see the progress, because there's progress. Okay. All right. Let me show you what I have so far. Sorry. Okay. Let me show you where we are. Okay. This is what we're working with so far. And now I'm going to go work on this area. So let's get that chair cleared out. I'm going to bring you on this side. So that's my chair that I use for my desk. And so I'm going to get over on that side, and then let's see what's over here. Okay. Looks like, okay. Close. Not sure what this is. Definitely not mine. I'm not sure what's in this bag. Oh, these are towels. Okay. So these are towels for the kitchen. Looks like they need cleaning. So I'm going to put these in the laundry. Have no clue why these were in here. None. But laundry. Okay. And then this is not sure what this is not mine either. As I said, I have no clue why some of the things are in here. These are not mine. right? So my kids are just putting things in here because nobody wants to actually find a spot to put it. Okay. And this is an empty bag. I think I'm going to use this bag for the things that I take to the cleaners. So I'm going to just put those in there right now because the bag I have is definitely about to go to get wrecked. So I have to look for a cleaners that is not so expensive because, ooh, child. I went the other day to put a couple of things in there and I was like, what in the? To be fair, I haven't been to the cleaners in a few years, but it should not be like buying new clothes. Like, where we do that at? So some things in here needs to go to the tailor and some things need to go to the cleaners. So I'm just gonna put this bag over by the chair. So it's in my face, grab and go. See what I'm doing. Okay. Another thing that needs to go in the beach section. Oh, these things, lifesaver. I use these on vacation, and they're towel. They hold a towel onto your chair, onto your beach chair. Love it, love it, love it. Because like sometimes you're there, and one, it helps identify where you are sometimes. Second, um, second is sometimes the wind just takes your stuff out and you're like, damn, my towel's all the way in the pool now. So it was a really good thing to purchase. All right. I'm just checking to see if my camera is, I don't know what's going on with it. I think I might need to charge it because it's been acting up like hello, follow me. Brought you to follow me, but it's following everything. I don't know if I have to do something for it to like cue in on me, but it's doing its own thing. All right. This is kimono that I picked up in Japan as well. And so I'm going to get that hung up because this one obviously is staying. So I just have to figure out, do I have to give something up or not? So I'm going to just put this back here for now. And so we'll see. All right. I should have kept my... Okay, there we go. All right, not sure what's going on here. What is this? Oh my gosh, my dress got... Oh, this is not good. I don't even know how this happened. I bet you somebody put my dress in the wash and now it is completely ensnared. Oh my gosh, this is not good at all. Ugh, sucks. Look at what happened. Somebody must have put the dress in the wash in my house. And now it's it's supposed to be a fringe dress. And look at that. Totally ruined. Swear. Okay. So this is going to have to go in the trash because the fringe pieces are like that now. really sucks. Okay. My husband got me these packing cubes. He knows how much I'm a fan of packing cubes. I do not travel without packing cubes. So he got me ones that were embroidered with my initials. Isn't that amazing? It's a lovely gift. So these are my small little packing cubes that, as I said, I've been traveling. So a lot of things are still needing to be packed back up and stuff like that. Hopefully I get two more travels before the end of the year. Okay, this is some stuff for work. And so I'm going to put it in the office section of my dresser. You see how easy that is? And now we have a clean chair ready for action. Okay. Okay, so let's hit the other end of the closet. Where are we at? We're a little bit over an hour, so I think we should be able to finish in an hour and a half. I'm actually moving pretty fast, and so I'm going to take you with me onto that side of the closet so you could see what I'm working with. Okay. So, as you can see, this side has now become like a dumpster fire. But this side is actually not as bad because things are in an area that they need to be in anyway. I just need to put things away. So, love this big reusable bag we got in Japan from Nike store. So I'm just going to fold it over. And if you can see on this side, I have I'll probably bring it closer so you can see. I need to fix over here, but here is like a little shelving that I have. And so I put my pouches and all those things are in there. It's another reusable bag. So I'm going to put that in here. And I like these big ones, especially like when I'm dealing with carrying clothes or, just all the things that we need a good, sturdy, reusable bag for instead of having to carry things around in plastic bags. Okay. This is my trash. So I'm going to just put it on this side. All right. This dress needs to move over because it's a little too long for here. Can't wait to wear this dress. Don't know yet where I'm wearing it to, but when I do, I'm gonna pop out. Okay. But the reason I have to move it is because on this side of the wardrobe, this gotta move too. These gotta move. On this side of my wardrobe is a little shoe cubby at the bottom. And so all my long stuff has to be on this side so that this cubby is not, I could see quickly. So I have to go back into this closet. This is one of my favorite dresses. So I'm just trying to move some of the longer things, kind of reorganize it a little bit. But I need to really come in here and reorganize by color. I like my stuff by color, and right now it's not. But so I just want to be able to see the cubby because I use a lot of stuff there in the mornings, and it's kind of hard when I have to push those things around. Okay, so that's that's how it looks right now. All right. Gonna use my step stool to bring down some stuff. Once again, need a step stool in here because I have things that I don't have to access so often at the top by the ceiling. So in this box is stuff like my packing cubes and things like that, umbrellas that we'll use on vacation, my travel pillow, some more packing cubes, shoe cubes, all things that I go to when I need to travel. So laundry bags, like travel laundry bags and things like that. And the purse, the backpack, sorry, that if you don't have, you should absolutely consider not traveling with totes and get a backpack. And then come back and tell me, girl, you were so right. You were so right. All right, so I've emptied in here. And we're gonna put this back up. Hopefully I don't have any other packing cubes sitting around. I don't think so. And I just put this back to the top. Ugh. Okay. Whew. It's a little workout in here. Get this back over here. And this here. And then we will, whew, it is starting to look amazing. All right, I'm gonna put these. So these flats and stuff go in the shoe cubby. And this is what I pull when I'm like, gotta go, let's go. Of course. This is a fan. Ooh. It's a fan I picked up in Japan. Where them fans at? Did I break it? No, I did not. Okay. I have to figure out that. All right. I'm so pissed with myself on this. I really thought this thing was gonna fit me. Let me see if it's really still me. Yep, it's me. I mean, I don't know what size this thing said, but maybe I wanted a pair of barrel jeans so badly. But look at this. Maybe if I lose this part, this should fit me. I'm going to hold on to this because I've given myself 5 months to be the best version of me, healthy wise and body wise. And I think this might be my test. You know how people have the bikinis and stuff like that? This is going to be it. Because I could see that it should fit. Ooh. See? Look at that. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm just have to work. We're going to work the tummy, you know? So I'm going to keep this. I am going to keep it. Because it is, I think it's really cute. And I can wear this in the fall in San Diego, the winter. I'm going to hold on. This is going to be the driving force to my weight loss. I don't have much to lose, but I gotta tone it up, and that's just going to be what I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. Hello, Marita. How are you? We are jumping on and doing a closet clean out. Not really a closet clean up, because I'm not really getting rid of anything, to be honest with you. My closet has just been looking like Girl, why? Um, I recently thrifted this in Joshua Tree. Had a yes or no. If you're not, if I have a Thrifting Divas Facebook group, if you're not already following, you should jump on. But the voting was very funny on this slide. The yay or nays. The yays had it. It is definitely not something I'm used to at all. So I am still trying to figure out how I would wear it. But that's all good. I'm just trying to clean up here. I did the first half of the closet already. And so this is the second half that I'm trying to get the things um, off the floor, just get things in place where they need to be so that I can really move on. Over here, this large tub are clothes that I got rid of yesterday. So if you haven't seen my live, you may want to check that out. I got rid of all these are clothes that I'm getting rid of. The question for you in the comments is whether or not I should do an unbox. I'm not an unbox battle. It's if I should do a mystery box and sell the pieces as mystery pieces, or if I should sell them or just give them away to a thrift store. So looking to hear from you what you think the best way of getting those things gone. All right, I need to pull back down my travel box because these are what I carry on the plane for when I want to take off my shoes and I have something warm and fuzzy and, clean to keep on my feet. So I'm going to go back into that box and bring it back down. Oh, okay. I'm just going to look around, see if there's anything else that I am missing that needs to go in there. Karan, I don't know if you're watching, but you forgot something at the house. I'm not sure if you realize that, but what do you guys think? I have a small head, so it's very loose, but my friend who got this, it looks amazing on her thrifting Atlanta. And she forgot it at our house. So I don't know if that meant she's giving it to me or she really did forget it. You know? If you go on her Thrifting Atlanta YouTube page, you'll see she did a shorts with the whole look to include that. And you can let me know if you're a fan of the cowboy hat. I don't have a cowboy hat. Biggest reason because my head is so dang small. It's always been hard. Okay. Check these guys out. I got these this weekend. So comfortable. Oh my goodness. So comfortable. So I got these at the Mercy Warehouse. And so they're gonna go in here. I'm able to put like 2-3 flats in each cubby, which is a lifesaver. And then check these guys out. Whew. Fire. I need somewhere to wear these things. I need somewhere to go in these things. Look at them. So these were at Goodwill in La Jolla. They were $12.99. I like that they're not super high so that I can wear them because ma'am, in my 40s, I am definitely at that stage where I'm looking at like how high are those things? So I'm gonna put these away. I have to find a spot for these. Other thing with shoes is also once I've run out of these spaces, I have to give away things, So Let's see. All my block heels are down here though. So I try to keep things in an order so that it makes sense when once again, if I'm dressing, I'm not taking up a lot of time to do that. I am officially out of space in my closet, in my shoe closet, I swear. Oop, nope. See how you can move that little I'm gonna move that little thing over. Let's see. I got one in there. I would say these guys are gonna have to go. So I don't wear those. And these are now going to Goodwill because I don't wear these anymore. And have to say goodbye. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Sorry. In the pile it goes. All right. Got to make hard decisions quick so you're not thinking about it. Okay. This is also going in the pile. We are doing so great. Look, these are like, we recently changed out our locks and stuff. Why is this in my room? Because when my kids pick up anything downstairs, they just assume, let's just drop it in mom's closet and that's it. Okay. These are my jeans. And these are my jeans. I've run out of room for jeans as well. So I think to keep these, I'm going to have to get rid of a couple of jeans that probably I don't wear or don't fit me. Definitely going to get rid of this girl. It's just a very stiff jeans. So let's see what else. And this one is always riding down, like it doesn't fit well. So 2 jeans go, 2 jeans come in. So you get the idea, right? Like if you're cleaning, you got to be really, sometimes, you got to be, especially if you want to shop a lot, like I do, we got to think of spacing and we got to make sure that we're really being judicious with our space, what we keep, what we wear. A lot of what if stuff is not necessarily good for us. And so that's what I'm doing here. Just getting rid of that stuff. Okay. Box of tea. That doesn't belong in my room. That goes downstairs. Absolutely love, love, love candles. And if I could get the price sticker off of this, will be another candle that I'll put in here. When I smelled this at TJ Maxx, I was like, oh my God. I don't know why they do with things like this. Like, no one wants to look at a price sticker on their decor. It's tacky. Why not put it at the bottom? Right? Like, why not? Ugh. And then the sticker is like the hardest thing to come off. You have to like run it under water and all kind of nonsense. I'm just like, who's doing this? Like, is the person doing this someone who could care less about decor? I mean, and it's always at like places like TJ Maxx and Home Goods, those places. Why are you putting this on here like that? So I'm gonna scrape it off and then come back if I remember to kind of get it going. But it smells divine. It smells divine. So, okay. Then, why do I have this? Don't ask me. But I use these to give like gifts later on so that I don't have to run out and buy things. So it's in a sunrise alarm clock. So I have that gift ready. Where is my garbage? Where did I put my garbage? Okay. Oh, right in front of me. Okay. All right. These are going to go in the. Okay. Well, I am really, really proud of myself. I did a lot here. I know it may not look a lot for you, but I can even open the door just now. So to me, that is a win, right? Okay, these boots are also going to be going to the salvation or mystery box, or because I don't have space. And the reason is because I needed to get a space for these guys. Like, look at these things. These are so cute. Whew. Fall comes back around. I gotta find it. Okay. So, gotta put these away. You always need a little, what I call nearly nude heels, one strap around the ankle, one strap by the toes. It's a need. If you don't have one of those in the system, in your closet, I suggest your next thrifting escapade that you say it out loud so the thrift gods bless you and you can be blessed with it. All right, so right here, these are the things that I'm going to take. I'm going to put in the car right now, or I'm going to put it in the I'm going to put it in the garage until people let me know what they want to do. So this clears out. I'm going to put that downstairs. I'm going to open the door. This is going to go in the garage of all the things that I'm getting rid of. That's one. This is all the things that got to go in the laundry. I'm going to do laundry tonight. So these are things for the laundry. That's two. Whew. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I got my closet in order so quickly. Definitely feels so much better. And then, oh, guys, look at this that I found thrifting this weekend. I just want to, we still don't know how we should probably be wearing this, whether the bow is in the front. I have to take this off, or on the side. I think it's supposed to be in the front. But Okay, my phone was ringing. Hopefully you're still there with me. But I got that thrifting this weekend, and I just was like, oh my goodness, so pretty. So pretty. Don't know how I'm gonna wear it yet, but so pretty. Um, so I'm excited about that. Okay. All right. So the biggest thing that I need to do right now is, because look, we're cleared out. These are things that go in different room, not for my room, but everyone keeps using my room as the junk room. So I'm gonna take this out for once and for all, and then have everyone come by and pick up the things that's their stuff. Okay. Whew, whew. I could see the light, and I'm excited about that. All right. Thank you so much for hanging with me for so long on this journey. I call it a journey because holy cow, this has been, but it's compared to what we started with, God, this is, we are in looking like probably another 30 minutes. So I would have done what, 2 hours to clean? That is not bad. I mean, if you saw what we started with, it was pretty bad. But I can see, let me show you. Okay, hold on. Okay. So remember we had stuff all the way here. I'm going to clean this stuff up now, which is pretty much nothing left. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. And then nothing on the floor here. This stuff is to go to the cleaners. This is the biggest section now left. But look at this. What do you think? I'm going to take this down. I'm going to just keep one piece up for the time. I'm going to probably put this in another room. But, and then there's nothing on this side. You can clear paths to walk. I'm going to move those things because this is the trash, by the way. So once that is gone, even less things. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. So I'm going to log off now so that I can really power through. I've been on for about 90 minutes, but I'm going to power through and get the rest done and get things cleared up so that when I open my closet at the end of the evening, it's beautiful, amazing. And I'm going to go back and I'll take a picture of the final cleanup. Okay. Thanks once again for hanging with me. If you're not already following my channel, Thrifting Diva, would really love for you to subscribe and hit the like on this video if you got some tips on how to do a clean and organize your closet. And if, of course, if you want me to film anything that's related to a luxe lifestyle on a budget, would always love to hear you in the comments so that we can put that together. So as I always say on the next when I sign off on all my videos, stay luxe. See you next time. Bye.